Welcome to Lebanese cuisine. Some of these recipes may not have originated in Lebanon, but they're a staple in Lebanese cuisine, eaten there and all around the world. First on the menu, hummus, tabbouleh, falafel, shawarma, and for dessert, Shaabiyat Bel Ashta. It's a lovely pastry filled with asht or cream and encrusted with pistachios. Hummus is a nutritious dip made from chickpeas, tahini, and lemon juice. It's a staple on a traditional mezza platter and works for a crudité platter as well. Packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, it's both delicious and wholesome. For the best, most authentic flavor, start with dry chickpeas. Soak them overnight in plenty of water. The next day, drain, add fresh water, bring to a boil, simmer, and cook until the chickpeas are extremely soft. For a quicker version, canned chickpeas work too. To make the hummus, add the cooked and slightly cooled chickpeas to a food processor along with fresh lemon juice, tahini, and salt. Blend until smooth. For a creamier texture, periodically add ice cubes while blending. Once smooth and creamy, transfer to a plate or bowl. I like to garnish with a generous amount of good quality olive oil and cooked chickpeas on top. You can also add cayenne or paprika for garnish. Tabbouleh is a delicious dish made with finely chopped parsley, mint, tomatoes, green onions, and soaked bulgur. It's tossed in a simple dressing made with lemon juice, olive oil, and salt. I like to add finely diced cucumbers, but that's optional. It's light, zesty, and herb forward. While bulgur is traditional, I've swapped it out for hemp hearts. Hemp hearts make it a gluten-free option. It's packed with protein and rich in omegas. Whether you try the beloved classic or this modern twist, you gotta try tabbouleh. Falafel is a classic Middle Eastern dish made with ground chickpeas, fresh herbs, and spices. It's formed into patties and fried until crisp on the outside and fluffy on the inside. It's hearty, naturally vegan, and packed with flavor. It's great served with tahini sauce, hummus, and a fresh salad like fattoush or tabbouleh. To make falafel, start by soaking dry chickpeas overnight in plenty of water. The next day, drain and dry. Add it to a food processor along with fresh herbs like parsley, cilantro, and dill. You can add onion, garlic, and the spices. The spices are ground cumin, coriander, cayenne, black pepper, and salt. When making it in a food processor, be sure to pulse so you keep some of that texture. We'll also add toasted sesame seeds and baking powder. Then mix well. You'll want to form the falafel into an ovalish shape between your hand and fry in batches in heated avocado oil until golden on the outside, soft on the inside, and cooked through. You can drain on a paper towel and serve warm with tahini sauce, which I made by combining tahini and cold water, lemon juice, garlic, cumin, and salt. Shawarma is straightforward to make at home. Begin by marinating chicken thighs and beef in 7 spice, more spices, full recipe below, lemon juice to help tenderize the meat, and avocado oil. It's traditionally made on a vertical spit, but we'll make it in a home oven. Once cooked, shred thin, and it's great to add on a shawarma platter or wrap. I found store-bought pita, pried it open, overlapped them, added Toum and pickled turnips, both of which I'll show you how to make in another video and link it below. I added tabbouleh, the meat, tahini, veggies, wrapped it up tightly in parchment, added it to a heated cast iron with something heavy on top. I used another pan, sliced it, and served it with more Toum. It was savory, satisfying, and packed with flavor. Shaabiyat Bel Ashta are crisp golden filo pastries filled with a creamy asht and encrusted with crushed pistachios. Begin by preparing the asht as it takes the longest. Heat 4 cups of whole milk and 1 cup of 35% heavy whipping cream in a saucepan over medium heat. We'll then remove from the heat and swiftly stir in the juice of 1 lemon. You'll notice the mixture will curdle, and that's exactly what we want. Then strain through a cheesecloth lined sieve for about an hour. You'll notice the whey will separate from the curd, The whey isn't necessary for this dish, but you can reserve to make whey pancakes or something at a later time. In the same saucepan, whisk an additional 2 cups of whole milk and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Whisk continuously until thickened. You can also add some sugar. I personally prefer the asht more savory. It contrasts really well with sweeter shells, but you can add more sugar to the asht if you prefer. If you're noticing the cream isn't thickening, add more cornstarch little by little until it does. Continue to cook until smooth and creamy. Stir in the strained curds and using an electric mixer, mix until fully combined. We'll then chill in the fridge for about an hour until it sets. In the meantime, we'll make the sugar syrup by combining equal parts sugar and water, a cup of each, bringing it to a boil and then letting it simmer until slightly thickened. We'll then cool at room temperature. For the phyllo sheets, I bought store-bought phyllo, stacked them up, cut them into even squares, folded them into triangles, arranged them on a parchment-lined baking tray, and added a generous amount of melted ghee or clarified butter. Bake them in a preheated oven set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit until golden and crisp. While they were still hot, I drizzled a generous amount of the prepared sugar syrup and allowed them to cool fully. To assemble, I crushed unsalted pistachios, then gently pried open the pastries, filled them generously with the asht, and dipped the cream side of the pastry into the crushed pistachios. Serve right away and enjoy this luxurious textural treat. You can never make too many of these.